Medicare Supplement versus Medicare Advantage. Which one is better? So in this video, I'm going to share 7 differences between these two type of plan, and you can decide yourself which one is better or best for you. So don't go anywhere and stay till the end so that you don't miss any of this important information. So this is Avdesh here from Cover Clan, and here we try to educate you about Medicare so that you can select the best plan which is right for you. Please make sure you stay till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. Now let's start from basic. So why do you need either a Medicare supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan? So once you become eligible for a Medicare, and basically you get your Part A and Part B coverage. So Part A covers your hospital and those kind of expenses, and Part B covers your doctor visits and everything else. So these two things covers you to a certain extent, but whenever you avail these services, then you have to pay some kind of a co-payment or a co-insurance or a deductible, and that adds up, and that is a separate cost which is not covered by a Medicare Part A or Part B plan. So what you do is you either get a Medicare supplement plan which pays additional expenses which are not covered by Medicare Part A and Part B. I mean certain expenses, or you get a Medicare Advantage plan, which is kind of which combines Medicare Part A and Part B in it. And this Medicare Part Advantage plan is also known as um, Part C. Basically, when you start with Medicare, it's a good idea to get either a Medicare supplement plan, which is also called as Medigap, or getting a Medicare Advantage plan. So you can get one of them, you cannot get both. So that's why it's very important to know which one is right for you. Now, first difference is from the cost perspective, or a price point, or premium which you pay. So in Medicare supplement plan, you will have to pay additional premium, and again the cost may differ based on different factors. But for example, say additional premium you're paying is somewhere between say $200 to $400 or whatever, right? So there is a good amount of cost which you have to pay per month for Medicare supplement plan. But in Medicare Advantage side, you may get plans which are say $0 premium. So there's no additional cost beyond for Medicare Advantage, or you might have a plan with a very small amount of premium per month. So cost is a major difference. Second is difference is related to provider network, or doctors or hospitals, things like that which you can visit. Now in Medicare supplement, you can use it anywhere where your regular Medicare is accepted. So whoever is accepting your Part A, Part B, they will have you will be kind of compensated through Medicare supplement. So there is no restriction in terms of which doctor or provider or physicians you can visit. But in Medicare Advantage, again, depending on type of network. So for example, if you take HMO, then you have to stay within the set of doctors or provider which are part of that HMO network. And there was something called PPO plans also. In PPO plans, it has something called in-network and out-of-network. So if you are staying in network, then you will not pay you will pay plan related expenses. But if you go out of network, then you may have to pay additional. So in PPO, you still have flexibility to go outside your Medicare Advantage network, but again, you pay something extra. So network is one major difference. So if you want flexibility to visit anybody anytime, then yeah, Medicare supplement might be better for you. But if you know that these are the doctors I visit, these are the hospitals I go, generally I'll be at a particular location. And even if you are at two locations, say some people they stay 6 months in a one place, and snowbirds and folks, that time you can select a Medicare Advantage plan which covers both the locations and has your doctors. So this is the second difference about the provider network. Now third difference is related to vision, dental and hearing coverage. So your Medicare supplement plan will not cover vision, dental or hearing coverage. But in Medicare Advantage plans, again, it depends from plan to plan. It may cover these kind of benefits. Now, extent to which these benefits are covered, it depends from plan to plan, and you have to check those details. But this is a major difference. And if you need, so for example, if you're taking Medicare supplement and you need vision, dental, and hearing, then you can take a standalone plan also, which provide this coverage. But again, you have to pay extra to get that kind of a coverage. But in Medicare Advantage, generally this benefit is already included. Now, other differences underwriting, like whether that plan will accept you or not. So in Medicare supplement, if you are just kind of getting eligible for Medicare, then there is a grace period where you don't have to go to for underwriting, and plans, Medicare supplement plan will be provided to you without going through that process. So that's something which you have to make a decision when you're getting eligible for Medicare, because if you don't take this option, then at a later point of time, if you are trying to get a Medicare supplement plan, then you will have to go through the underwriting process, and based on your medical condition, you may or may not get a Medicare supplement plan, and or you may have to pay a higher premium. But in Medicare Advantage, there's no such thing like that. If you have a valid enrollment period, whether it's AEP or some other, you will get a Medicare Advantage plan. You don't have to go through underwriting. One thing to keep this in mind. So for example, if you are turning getting eligible for Medicare, and you have a lot of health conditions where you think a lot of expenses are going to happen. For example, you have some disease like cancer or something big, right? Then it may be a better idea to directly go for Medicare supplement. You may be paying additional premium and all, but it will provide you a good coverage and flexibility from network perspective. Another difference is pre-authorization or pre-approval, for certain procedure. So in Medicare supplement, there is nothing like, you don't have to go through any kind of pre-authorization or pre-approval, from Medicare kind of, plan provider. So basically, like, if your doctor or hospital are accepting, Part A, Part B, and they're suggesting a procedure or certain things, you will be covered through Medicare supplement. In case of Medicare Advantage, they may require you to go through pre-authorization or pre-approval for certain cases where maybe there's a huge expense, or there might be a procedure which they want to determine where it's really needed or not. So in that case, you may have to go, but again, like in most of the valid scenarios, it generally gets approved and people don't face that issue. But again, that's also something which you have to keep in mind, that in few cases you may have to go through pre-authorization or approval of certain procedure in case of Medicare Advantage, but that restriction is not there with Medicare supplement. Want to know more or need help in selecting the right Medicare plan, then go to coverclan.com, and there either you can book an appointment or select the right plan yourself. Another difference is extra benefits. So in case of Medicare Advantage, you may get certain extra benefits, like they may have some amount for which you can use for grocery or transportation, or they may provide you free gym membership, and a lot of those extra benefits are there which comes with Medicare Advantage plan. But in Medicare Supplement, you don't get any of these benefits. So I mean, so if you are someone who has limited means and who's looking for these kind of extra benefits, who may need support with paying for groceries and other kind of items, then Medicare Advantage might be a better option for you. Another like difference, or final difference, is related to international travel coverage. So in Medicare Supplement, you get some kind of a coverage when you travel international. But in case of Medicare Advantage, you may or may not get. Again, it depends from plans. Some plans may cover some amount, but generally Medicare Supplement, you'll get this coverage. So if you are someone who travel international, who's pretty well off and all, then Medicare Supplement might be a better option for you. We discussed these 7 differences between Medicare Supplement and Advantage. And you might have seen some things are positive for Medicare Supplement, some things are positive for Medicare Advantage. And again, it depends on your situation, what's the right plan for you, right? So many people you'll see are suggesting one or the other plan, and which is not true. So for example, like someone who's pretty well off, they can pay extra premium, and they travel international, and they need flexibility in terms of any doctor they can choose. Then for them, Medicare Supplement might be a better option. But at the same time, right, somebody who is of, say, limited means, they cannot pay that extra $200-$400 per month premium, or those kind of things. And generally they stay at a particular location and go to certain doctors and hospital. Then Medicare Advantage might be a better option for them. They may get grocery and extra benefits, vision, dental, and hearing coverage. So all of those things. Again, it depends from person to person, and what you kind of favor. Again, somebody might be a well off and still take Medicare Advantage, because they can save money in the premium and use it somewhere else, which they might be paying for Medicare Supplement. So again, it depends from your perspective, what kind of benefits you're looking for and what's right for you. So I hope you were able to find some value in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments, and we'll try to respond that. And if you have any suggestions for other topics which you want us to cover, then please let us know. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel so that you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. And if you need help with selecting the right Medicare plan, go to coverclan.com, where they'll shop with multiple companies and get you the best plan which suits your situation. Thank you.